Hello, everyone. This is Woody Collins, and it's another day of talking about the Congo. And I have a special feature that I want to try today. It's actually show you a video, and it's a video of some roads in the Congo. Uh, I don't know if you've been following me a lot. I've talked a lot about the roads in the Congo and how bad they are. There's a joke that goes around that says uh, a goat was coming up on a road, and the goat was looking, and he tried to decide whether it was whether he could make it across. And that's a bad road. If a goat has to look at whether he can get across the road or not, it's a bad road. So that's how you determine. So if you coming down uh, a road in Congo and you see goats standing up on the side trying to decide whether they want to cross it or not, it's a bad road. So what I wanted to do was show you some of those roads, and what got me started thinking about roads this morning was I was looking at an article that was in Okapi, which is a Congolese radio station, but they put out articles, blogs on some of the reports that they report on. And on this report, they were reporting on the road from Bujimai over to Kananga. And a number of us, we had been talking about the road from Bujimai to Kananga, uh, and that connects those two provincial uh, capitals together. When it was just two sides, it connected the two together. But now it connects the eastern side of Congo, I mean the eastern side of Kananga with with the other side. So they put out an article that said that now they got to Lake Mukamba, which is a lake that a lot of missionaries used to go out to, and it was a kind of resort area. It's a spring fed lake, clear water and everything. And a lot of people used to go out there to have picnics, and they had houses out there, and it was the kind of the resort area, uh, and it was really nice. But it's about halfway between Bujimai and Kananga. It's 93 kilometers, which is about 58 miles. 93 kilometers is 58 miles from Bujimai to Lake Mukamba. And they said that it took them, it was, they've worked on the road out there, and now it only takes them 2.5 hours to go those 58 miles. So if anybody figures that out, that's less than 25 miles an hour, and probably more like 20 miles an hour. And you think about that and you think, oh, they fixed the road. What did it take to go there before they fixed the road? And they say it took an hour or more. Oh, the squirrels having a discussion up in the tree. And so it used to take a whole day to go from Bujimai to Lake Makamba, those 58 miles, 93 kilometers. And so they had fixed the road, and they were really praising themselves for all the work and everything that they had done. So that's what got me on the idea of that I needed to kind of give you a perspective on roads in the Congo. And so I thought, oh, what way to do that than to show a video? So right now I'm going to show you a video and on what the roads kind of look. This is not the road from Bujimai to Lake Mukamba, but this is a road on the other side of Kananga towards Chicapa, and this is a national highway. And we traveled from Kananga over to Chicapa. We traveled down this national highway, and it is a sight to be seen. It is weird. So what I got is I got two clips that I took. One of them was we had stopped on the road and we were doing the goat thing. We were standing outside the truck. We got out the truck. We was going, okay, how could we can we get past this without getting stuck and having to dig the truck out? And so we were walking around trying to, reassure the driver, which was the best way to go and how he was to do it. And so we actually, got him to do it, told him, okay, put it in 4-wheel drive, just follow what we tell you to do and you will make it through, or else we would dig the vehicle out. The second one is we went, after we got through this bad part, we went down to a little kind of like a little settlement, which was actually off the main highway, and it was actually a detour that everybody had built right through this little settlement of houses, commune of houses, and we was sitting there resting, gathering our wits on what we were going to do next. And here comes these two big old trucks, and these big old trucks was coming down the road. The road is really rutted. It was probably where the big trucks come down the road. There was a rut probably about 2 feet deep or more, and it had water in it. So I didn't think anybody could go through that, but of course we didn't go through it because we were in a smaller Land Cruiser. But they went through. They came up and went through that. Now we had avoided that when we was trying to when we were out searching, because we knew we were going to get stuck. So we went around another way and asked some people which way to go. So without me explaining to it anymore, I'm gonna show you the video, and then at the end of this, we'll add some more commentary. Oh, how you doing, Jana? See, Jana has has uh, has taken the road over to Lake Macomba and everything, so she is familiar with that route. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with this, and then we will come back and answer any questions. So if you got any questions, put them in the in the in the uh, in the chat there. Okay, let's get started. Okay, that was the roads, and I hope you can see that. And as those trucks are traveling, most of them travel in pairs or 3 or 4 of them, which is kind of dangerous. Dangerous from the standpoint of if one of them gets stuck in the middle of the road is blocked, but they travel in pairs and triplets or whatever they do like that. So in case they get stuck, they can have other trucks to help push them or pull them out of the mess. As you can see, that road was so rutted that it was up to the axle of the truck, and those wheels on the truck are probably about 4 feet high, and like I said, they were rated for about so they were rated about 2 feet in depth, and they are wider than a regular car truck, and so it would be a very hard to get into that. Uh, yeah, so Janet from Kinshasa, she said that I took the road from Kananga to Lake Makamba a few years ago. Unbelievable. Half the time we were almost riding perpendicular to the road. So you make these side steps, and you can't go on the road because the trucks are rutted them out so much. And so for a regular vehicle, you have to go on side streets, just like we took the white truck. We had to go on a kind of side street to get past that. But those are what the roads look like, and so you can imagine if you had to take you the whole day to go 58 miles, and now it takes you 2.5 hours. I guess that's something to celebrate about, but really, it's still bad roads. So the goat, I think, will be still standing on the side of the road saying, on parts of it at least, to say whether they can get across. But I thank you for coming on today. And as always, if you would like to be on the show to ask some questions, you can put the questions and comments in the comments area. Or if you would actually like to come on the program, I did not do it today, but I can send you a link and you can be brought right into the program. And if you got a camera, you can point your camera at yourself or your phone, because I'm using a phone. You can point the phone at yourself and everything. And my good friend Lou says, Paul Law says that Congo Roads are man-made uh, flash flood riverbeds. Yeah, they're pretty bad. They're pretty bad. And I tell you, Lou, tomorrow I am going to show Paul's trucks leaving out of the compound, and you can take a look at those. But I'm gonna be showing some other different areas about Congo and showing video. So we're gonna start doing videos. That was a 1-minute segment, so we're probably doing different things so that you can really take a look at what Congo is really all about. So Lou, thank you for coming on. You are always a faithful listener and coming on, and you almost like my director, producer, because you tell me when the volume is not that I've messed up some kind of way. So I really appreciate that. So that's Lou there, and here is Jana's comments, and I should have put those up on the screen because we have that capability. So thank you very much, and we will talk with you again. And I think just for fun, I will show you that video again so that you can kind of see how bad the roads are in Congo, and then we will call it quits for the day.